Hello, this is Hui. Welcome to watch my video, C++ Programming on Linux. In this short video, we are going to demonstrate how to query Mongo database through web service. In one of our previous videos, we have demonstrated how to create a Restful web service and pass query parameters. So on that example, we just use request get query parameter method to parcel received parameter through request, and then we just respond back the parameter and to the response of this web service. So in this short video, we are going to demonstrate how do we use these two parameters we received from request and use to query the Mongo database. There's one of a preview video we have demonstrated also how to connect to Mongo database. In that example, we use the bsoncxx and the Mongo C++ library to connect to the Mongo database. So in order to connect to the Mongo database, we have to include these header files. So we include the document, JSON, and the KVP means the key value pair. And we also include the client for the connection. We use STD, and the URI is the connection, the URI and the instance. So for the REST web service, we're using the restbed library. So in order to be able to connect to this query, we have to build a document. Let me copy paste the field of code and explaining this part of code. Ctrl+X. So let's first comment out this piece of code. We don't respond back the value, and so then we just Ctrl+V. So what we do, first we instantialize a document, mydoc, and so the mydoc, and then we, if our gender parameter length greater than 0, it means we have this parameter. Then we append the document, this bson document, we append the pair, gender, and the value. And if my level, this is length is bigger than 0, means we have this parameter passed through request. Then my document will be append another pair is level and the value. And we create a stream object, and we clear the stream, and we call one function called query Mongo database, and we pass this document, which is our query information, append this document. So here is my query MongoDB function, which will return the type is a stream, and the variable we pass is the reference of document, which is a bson document. And so what we do in this function, we create a stream, and we set up a URI, which is my Mongo database, it's localhost, and this is we create a connection, and we instantialize a collection object, which connection I have the database called test, and collection called player, and then we use a collection.find method, and we pass this document which we have query information, and to return is the curse, and we make a loop of curse. All the record we find, we just send to the stream with JSON format, and return this stream. So before we start that, and at the beginning of the session, we also have to do is instantialize instance, which is a mongocxx instance, and after we instantialize the instance, so we can use all this, the connection method object. So after that, I'll say we have to do this on the project file, because we are using the mongocxx library, bson library, and restbed library. So we have to add one line, so lib plus equal. Oh, this one. This is the location for my Mongo C++ library, and this is the location directory, which for the header file that we required for the Mongo database. So after that, we can just build, and we save. So it's building. Great, now we got a build. So let's go to Linux, cd release. So this is the binary executable. So let's run it. So now they say our service start. Port number is 1234, and the resource is player. So let's go to my other set. We using the Python script to test our web service. So this Python, what we did, we say that our URL is 1234 localhost, and resources player, and we create a request query with gender is male, level, intermediate, and we send a request is get request. We pass the URL and the parameter of this parameter, and we just print on the screen the response back. So let's run this. Okay, so we got a response from the database, which my Mongo database query get a gender is male, level, intermediate. That's what's there. So let's modify this. Okay, so let's make a query with only one parameter only, which is a gender male. And let's run this request. You can see we got two record back. Both one male is intermediate and another is a male beginner. So if, let's say, let's just pass this request without this any parameter. So let's run. We got a 3 record come back. So one male intermediate, another male beginner, and another one is a female advanced. That's exactly my Mongo database. I have this 3 record. Let's say IMO, and let's use test db.pyr.find. So you can see on my Mongo database, I have 3 records, and which we can use the request. We can use the web service to query our Mongo database. Hello, this is Hui. Thanks to watch my video. Hopefully it's useful, enjoyable. It's going to be great to have your feedback. Thank you.